Let's see. So, okay, a really good question is the pencil going to be necessary to beating the game? And I always say there's getting everything in the game is like the advanced thing, and then beating the game should be easy enough that most people can do that. And there's going to be a lot of extra content that's going to use the pencil, but you're not going to need to. I mean, you'll probably be able to beat the game without even pressing A ever and using the pencil. Let's see. And there's a bit of a discussion on projectile weapons on my site. And in Newgrounds Rumble, Fancy Pants Man does use one of the guns that the mouse has, so it wouldn't be entirely out of character for him. But, and yeah, feel free to try to figure out what this level is about, but I'm not telling anyone just yet. Yeah, the gun wouldn't be completely out of character, but I don't, I'd have to probably add another button for that, and I don't know if that'd really work well with running around. Some people suggested a turret. I guess maybe a contextual weapon, something like that. I don't know. I'd have to, if I could think of a fun gameplay thing, maybe. But let's see. So can you use the pencil underwater? Is another question. Probably. Yeah, there'll probably be some sort of bad guy underwater. I have a few ideas. I don't really have any concept art or anything yet. Let's see. So a lot of one thing a lot of y'all said y'all really liked was the ink level. So you in World 1, you fell down. You could get the you could earn the wall jump and run away from the ink and all. And I've said before, I really want to push diversity in the bonus rooms this time. And like in World 1 and in World 2, I only had the cameo levels, which I thought was a really awesome addition. But this time, I think I'm gonna really push having the different types of bonus levels, so you'll probably see something more like that. For earning new moves, I really don't know. Like I said, I kind of tried to lock down all the content. If I think of anything else that's fun, then there you go. I'll try to add it in somewhere, something like that. A lot of people asked about vehicles. I don't really understand that one. I've done a few tests with some things, but that's not really planned right now. Alright. Let's see. So, in a suggestion that I get a lot of people ask if Fancy Pants Man will ever have levels in space. I don't know if that's because of Mario Galaxy, now everything needs to be in space, but probably not. No plans for any sort of space levels in World 3 at least. Oh, this probably goes with the combat, but I've been asked if there's going to be a running hit. So right now, if you're running and hit A, just kind of slide stop. There'll probably be something, because I think that would help to keep the game a lot more fluid. Okay, and when am I going to show off Cutie Pants? Well, I have a really rough version of her running around, but that's definitely not ready to be shown off yet, and I kind of moved on to working on Fancy Pants Man again from there. So probably not anytime soon, but I really don't know when I'm going to go back to her. I'll probably show off a few new bad guys and stuff before that. That's a bit further along. Let's see. Speaking of bad guys, mini bosses. So far, World 1 and World 2 has only had the one big boss at the end of a few levels. Like I said, I'm kind of following a plot for World 3, and so if it makes sense with the plot, then yeah, I'll throw in I guess bigger, tougher baddie or situation or something like that. But we're definitely gonna have to see. I don't have anything specific in mind yet, but I do like the idea of a mid-game boss, just something to kind of, I guess that would really depend on the plot. If there's somebody that you need to face off against halfway through the game, then there will definitely be a mini boss. Let's see. So more enemies. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more enemies than just the spiders and the mice. I actually want to do a lot more with that. And I've actually been... well, the spider animation's kind of outdated by now, so the spider will probably look better. There'll be more bad guys. I'm sure I'll update the mouse. I think the mouse actually... because if you look at World 1, the older versions, the spider animation's a lot worse. And I don't think I ever updated the mouse animation because it doesn't really do much. Let's see. So customizable hair and other things. Probably. had the pants colors in World 1 and World 2, more so in World 2. That's something I'll probably continue, and that'll be the next iteration of being able to change your pants colors. Probably be something a bit more interesting. Let's see. And so for the Angry Penguin, the Angry Rabbit. Angry Penguin doesn't show up in World 2, but will there be either of those characters in World 3? I do want to do that. If it makes sense, it'd be pretty fun to bring either of those guys back, but we're going to have to see about that, so no promises on there. Let's see, what else? Is there going to be any new music? Yeah, definitely. Should have some new tunes for this game. There's going to be more levels, so I'll try to diversify the music a bit more. And let's see, so I've been asked a lot about platforming tutorials and I guess how, I actually make Flash games, and I would like to do a series of tutorials on YouTube. I think that'd be really fun. Just kind of build a game that's a bit simpler than Fancy Pants Adventures from the ground up, kind of in front of everyone. The only thing is I'd have to warn everyone, I still code in AS2, so it's horribly outdated as far as Adobe's concerned. And I have a really weird frame-based coding method that, it might work better for some people if you're more animation-minded or timeline-oriented, I guess. But just keep that in mind if you're asking me how to do things. I probably code differently than most professional programmers that are, just programmers, because, I animate, I do level and game design and all that. So programming is just kind of something I learned to do in order to make a game. I'm not really a great programmer or anything. But I still think it would kind of be fun to go through, how to build something that's working. Something pretty simple, but I remember, before I knew how to code, it was something that I was really interested in. Just, how do you get anything working whatsoever? And so if there's anybody out there that I can help with that, eventually, yeah, I'd love to do a series of videos or tutorials and text or whatever that hopefully can get a lot of people up to speed. I can kind of go through a lot of the little things that I do, how the collision works, how I, just get a game up and running. And let's see, there's definitely a lot more that I want to show off in next week's video. I'm going to have another one for Friday. I know this video is going up on Monday after Easter, but I'll have something else on Friday. Should have a bit more fun things to show off, more content and all that. And if you want to go ahead and leave any questions in the comments or visit my site, bornegames.com, I'm going to try to answer a few more questions. Anything I haven't answered before, because I do get a lot of questions. But in next video I'll try to have another Q&A session instead of the entire video being Q&A. But yeah, so you've been staring at a static image of a spider and Fancy Pants Man sleeping all this time, so I hope I haven't bored you to death if you're still there. Thanks for listening. Hopefully next week's video is going to be a bit more content, going to feature a bit more new content. And until then, this is Brad Borne, signing out. The end. Something. I hope that was recording.